Right, folks. Well, we've got a special guest. Look, we've got Jesse with us today, haven't we? Jesse will tell us if he disagrees with Dad. So, Tom, anyway, what's your thoughts about the game?
Proud of lads. You know, with run we've been on. You know, we've got a bit of a monkey off at back with a clean sheet.
Yeah.
You know, I've just said in there, I'm really proud of him. We've had a bit of a bad few weeks, more than we expected. But again, the defensive line, not just the back four, because they were immense today, but as an 11, you know, everyone on the pitch, you know, including Willingo, was superb.
Yeah.
You know, we've probably not had as many chances as we had in previous games, but we had chances. We've had a Stonewall penalty turned down at first half, which, again, we still aren't getting, you know, the rub of the green.
No.
We've hit the bar. We've had scramble across the box quite a few times from set pieces. And yeah, I thought we did enough to win the game. A point, we'll take a point in the end, because like I say, the defensive unit were superb. Everything I asked for, you know, first and foremost as a manager, I want clean sheets. And obviously...
Well, yeah, I think you've summed it up very nicely there. But I mean, we do volunteers man of the match, and the first response, the person I asked, was the whole team. They've all put in a shift, haven't they?
Yeah, that's it. You know, and it was good to be back out there with lads. You know, and pushing them on. Obviously,
it was a very nice partnership. You and Joel Spence in the middle there. It looks very solid.
Obviously, I still play. You know, and I did come as player manager, but it's been a bit tough to play. But you know, I need to stand up and be counted myself.
Yeah.
You know, not just as manager, not just off the pitch. I can still give a lot on the pitch.
And you didn't need 10-minute break in Simbin this week, did you?
No. Yeah, and that's, you know, again, I said to the lads midweek and today, you know, I let them down Tuesday. I didn't concede the 4 goals, but you know, I were quite petulant.
It's hard, though, isn't it, Gaffer? Yeah. It's very frustrating when you see decisions like that, you know.
Yeah.
So we all understand.
And they know, you know, I'm passionate.
Yeah.
You know, I kick every ball. In dressing room, I make sure I tell every player what the jobs are.
You almost did out there today, didn't
you? I'm just passionate about everything. Yeah. You know, and I don't want nothing more than to do as well as I can for this club.
I mean, it was a crucial role as well, the role you played, because you saw that when they were coming through, you know, you were getting toes in and just flicking it out of the way and giving the fullbacks a chance to come onto the loose ball.
Yeah. You know, like I say, I've had to stand up and be counted. You know, it's not fair on just not throwing the lads in the deep end, but you know, I'm giving them a rocket each week, or you know, I need to be out there as well, because it's all right me telling them when I can still play. I need to show them that I can do it as well.
You could actually hear you being very vocal from the side and actually directing players where to go and where you wanted them, and that seemed to work very well today defensively, didn't it?
Yeah, you know, it did, and like I said to lads before the game, and when I play, you know, I take my managers hat off. I'm a player with you. If I do what wrong, I expect you to tell me.
Yeah.
And that don't mean we bollock each other, or we have a go at each other. You know, we set standards. We need to set standards. You know, we've just been in a bit of a rut. Well, we are in a rut. You know, we're right down there.
But a point's a point, isn't it? At the end of the season, you don't know what that point will mean.
No, exactly. And you know, like I said, I'm really, really proud of these lads, because, you know, like I say, we've had especially a tough week. You know, getting beat at Silsden and then getting beat at home to Barton, and to block Eccles all out today, who were really free flowing side. You know, the midfield free, the front three are really, really lively. They cause a lot of problems for teams. You know, my mate Lee Elam, who's their gaffer.
Yeah.
You know, he said today that we'll probably won at games where they've struggled to break us down. So again, that's a positive for me. Yes,
it was definitely a game for the defences, wasn't it?
Exactly, yeah, exactly. And like I say, you know, on another day, and we keep saying it's probably like a broken record, but on another day we probably could have had 1 or 2 goals. But you know, that's football, and like you say, hopefully at the end of the season, that point helps us out to our goal of, you know, staying in the division.
Yeah. I picked out you and Joel, but I thought the new lad Harry Gagan at fullback was very good. I thought Ben Gelder had his best game so far as well.
Yeah. Obviously I brought Gelder in. We had a chat midweek. You know, I know he hadn't been as fit as he could have been. Obviously he'd not played many games at Wakefield, but he's got into his stride. I mean, in Thursday in training, he was a battering ram. He was really, really good. We've had a 7-day approach for him, which I've pulled him, and I'll probably listen to this tonight, but he's told me he wants to play for me and he wants to stay here. You know, so that's again a bit, you know, positive. But yeah, Gadge, Harry Gagan, you know, I know Gadge from Ossett. We looked after him last year when he was injured. you know, myself, David Brown, Paddy Miller, and Ryan Pugh, obviously on the staff at Ossett last year. We looked after him, and you know, he's come back to do me a favour here. Really,
he looked a really competent,
he's a Rolls Royce.
sort of
You
right,
could- yeah.
right back, didn't he?
He is. You can play him anywhere.
Yeah.
You can play Gadge anywhere. You could put him even in goal, and he'd do you a job. He's the most honest lad I know. And lads have just said, bloody hell, he's a good player. But yeah, did really well.
He was taking throw-ins, he was taking set pieces, and
Yeah.
he never let the man get away from him.
No, he didn't. And,
You know?
and Lewis Waddington's a really good player, and
Yeah.
you know, I thought he kept him quiet, to be honest. But yeah, Gadge did really well. It's nice to see him back on football field.
Yeah, no, it was good. So in that case, another week on the training pitch and all ready for Hammersmith next week then.
Another week, yeah. We've got the lads are out tonight for a curry. You know, someone go enjoy themselves. Obviously, they've, you know,
Earned it
they
tonight.
need it. Yeah, they've earned it, but they need that togetherness as well, which probably we haven't done enough. And I'm a big believer in that with my military background. And then yeah, we'll train twice for a week. You know, we're quite heavy on training with regards to what we want to do, and then we go again next week. You know, for next week's game, and yeah, like I say, we just need to back that up now and you know, do
it again, don't we?
Handsworth, yeah.
Yep, that's it. Thank you very much for that, Gaffer.
Thank you very
And Jesse, you can say
Say
ta-ra.
bye, Jesse.
Give everyone a wave.
Say bye bye.
That's it.
Thank
Cheers,
you.
Jesse.
Cheers.
Thank you.